Bizarre Brain Comics. Hello, my comic book friends, and welcome to Bizarre Brain Comics. I'm Gary, your host. And this is where I like to take a look at some older comics, talk a little bit about the characters and creators, and examine the stories and the art. This time, I'm going to have another look at another batch of comics from my bookshelf, from my bathroom bookshelf. And I had someone say, "You have comics in your bathroom?" Yeah, I have all kinds of books in my bathroom. I have bookshelves. There are all kinds of books. I'm going to start with this time. Here. This is Bizarro. Yes, this is a graphic novel, actually graphic album from 2001. Is a reprint of a Bizarro miniseries, and it is Bizarro. It's not all Bizarro. Here it has a Matt Groening cover. That's Matt Groening, creator of The Simpsons, and it's an anthology. Really, it has all kinds of stories that featuring DC characters. It's mostly humorous and unusual, and a lot of not normal for DC writers and artists. And it is just unusual. Let's see what else we got here. And even though the title is Bizarro, it's not all Bizarro stories. There are Bizarro stories in there, but some are just unusual stories. I really like the art in this one. And a lot of the creators are of more alternative and underground type creators. They're doing some mainstream stuff. So not your regular DC characters, creators. And then, Garfield. This is a book of Garfield the Cat. I have a few other Garfield books, and probably do an episode on Garfield sometimes, because I do newspaper comic strips. Of course, Garfield by Jim Davis. Oh, not quite loud enough. And then, actually, I've shown this before. The Wizard of Ed by Brant Parker and Johnny Hart. I showed this and several other books when I did an episode on the Wizard of Ed comic strip. I love that strip from the 70s and stuff. And then, oh yeah, some classic science fiction. Planet. That's Planet of the Apes. This is a graphic novel version, adaptation of the original Planet of the Apes movie, 1968 movie. And it was originally published in black and white magazine form by Marvel Comics in 74 and 75, written by Doug Munch or Monk. I don't know how you pronounce his name, with art by George Tuska. And then this volume was reprinted in 1990 by Malibu, when Malibu had the rights to Planet of the Apes. It's still all black and white. Of course, Marvel also printed it in standard comic book form, black and white. Color, but you can see, and it's a pretty faithful reproduction of the original movie, and I plan on doing some Planet of the Apes stuff here in the future. And it starts off with an article featuring some photographs from the movie, and then we have another Planet of the Apes But this is an original graphic novel. Again, it's reprinting some a storyline that was in standard comic book form. That was produced by Malibu Comics, and creators are people I don't know. That was Charles Marshall and Kent Burles. Other creators. And they have a different style, and this is all original material. Whoops, and characters. So this is not characters featured in either the movies or the TV show. Then back to some regular comic books. Issue 24 of John Carter, Warlord of Mars, from 1979 Marvel Comics. With written by Chris Claremont, with Mike Vosberg doing the pencils. And this is in the time period that takes place at the end of the original Princess of Mars novel, before John Carter returns to Earth, but after he's got a 10-year period of him living on Mars at that time, and this takes place during the same thing for this next issue, 25, issue 25, and I plan on doing something on these. Yeah, I'll do some. I have several other issues that don't have, and unfortunately, I had gotten rid of some of them, so I don't know how many I've got anymore. But I really love the Marvel John Carter of Mars stuff. Then we have here Captain America: The Winter Soldier. This is a graphic novel reprinting that Winter Soldier storyline, which became the basis of the movie, written by Ed Brubaker with Steve Epting doing the artwork. There's some really cool artwork in here, and it's unusual. I like it. I never did like the idea of Bucky coming back, but I still like the storyline. And in the last decades, I haven't kept up with these at all. And then we're going to finish up with Star Trek. But this isn't your standard Star Trek. This is Star Trek New Visions, made out of mud. And this is actually a photo novel. But it is written and produced by John Byrne, using computer graphics and stuff for the background, but still photographs from the TV show, and with computer generated backgrounds when necessary. And it's definitely something unusual. But that's all I'm going to show you this time from my bookshelf. My bathroom bookshelf. And so please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you think of the stuff that I've got on my bathroom bookshelf. Some of these you want to see more of, and some of them definitely will. I'll be doing some Planet of the Apes and some John Carter of Mars. Definitely. And these are some great books. And I think I also have a Beneath the Planet of the Apes of this, like this, somewhere. And I have almost, if not all, of the Planet of the Apes black and white magazines, and I'll do something on that. So, let me know what you think. And remember, comics are art.